Hello everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name is Ishan and today I'm going to talk about the news. Something that we all kind of wish for, at least in the video game community, a lot of people wish for, which is Fallout New Vegas 2, baby! It is in the works. Now I'm not going to jump the gun here, it could fall apart. But it's basically been confirmed by some people close to, Bethesda and close to, the whole situation around Activision. This is happening. This is happening. Like, this game is in the early stages. They're gonna be given a lot more time to work on it because I didn't know this. I didn't know that the original Fallout New Vegas had a huge what's the word I'm looking for? Had a lot of controversy behind the scenes and production problems. I wouldn't have known that because I played it. Like, New Vegas to me is the best Fallout game. It is. I love aspects of Fallout 4. Fallout 3 I do enjoy. I enjoyed it a lot. But New Vegas' story, New Vegas' world, everything about it, like, it had the best stories, it had the best DLCs, it had the best world. And it had the best dialogue, really, too. So, I look back at it, I'm like, I love New Vegas. The only thing about New Vegas that I can't really deal with anymore is not being able to run. And, I can't help it. I cannot help it. I need to run. If I can't run, it bothers me. And, they do that fast walk shit. That pisses me the fuck off. But either way, I still loved it. So, honestly, I would have been okay with, a Resident Evil 2 remaster style version of New Vegas where you could just run. Like, you had running in there, I'm gonna play the fuck out that thing. But, it makes me curious if they're gonna do a New Vegas 2. If this is what they're gonna do, how are they gonna do it? Are they gonna, allow you to continue as your character? Is it gonna take place years later and your character's dead? Are you gonna be, how are they gonna go about this? Because, the Fallout games have never, at least so far, have let you continue to play as a character. They have always rebooted it and, you're just coming out of the vault, or in the case of, New Vegas, you're the carrier. They've always done that. They've never, let you just continue as the character. It makes me curious of how they're going to go about it. And in fact, now I'm hearing that, a lot of that game, even the original, New Vegas game, wasn't the game that was supposed to be made. A lot of things had to be completely cut and whatnot because they didn't have the proper budget and everything to make it. I think it was Activision. Insomnia? Nah, I think it was Activision. But they didn't have the proper backing to make the game the way they wanted to make it, and that's why they haven't. That's why if you're wondering, because New Vegas is so good, you're wonder why they never came back and did another game. It's because basically they were so fucking stressed and so upset over how everything went down in New Vegas that they didn't want to try to do this again. But when Bethesda and Activision were both bought by Microsoft, a lot of us had the same thought, which is these two companies are under the same roof now. These two companies once created one of the best games of all time in New Vegas. These two companies should come back together and make another game. And I was rooting for them to do something else. You could do something else, like New Orleans. I bought that shit because I thought that'd be a cool fucking idea. Fallout New Orleans. You just kind of have the new series. How how you got the Modern Warfare series, the Black Ops series. You have the new series. The Fallout, New Orleans, and stuff like that. But it seems like they're really going to do a sequel in Vegas, which, like I said, I'm curious of how they're going to go about that. Are they going to continue? How is it going to go? Is it going to be a continuous story? But yeah, Fallout New Vegas to me is one of the best games of all time. I love that game. I haven't played it in a while. Like I said, the running thing bothered me. I haven't played it in a while. But man, one day I'm gonna go back and play it again. But yeah, love that game. I'm excited for this news because honestly, if this is true, I'm dude, I'm in heaven, man. Because Fallout 4 was an interesting game because I was both disappointed and not because. I was disappointed because of my expectations. But once I played the game and accepted it as for what it was, I enjoyed the game quite a lot. And I actually ended up liking the game. I think I ended up giving it a 7 or an 8, something like that. But I thought it was gonna be like next level shit. It really wasn't that. The dialogue wasn't quite there, and the story was not quite there as well. The main story wasn't quite there. The dialogue wasn't quite there. And I mean, the main story starts off, and you're like, dude, this is gonna be a hell of a story. I mean, you're literally you watched your wife get her head blown off and your kid kidnapped. You think, oh, this is gonna be it. But the story, you know, it doesn't go the way you're thinking it's gonna go. It's not as awesome as you're thinking it's gonna be. But I'm not, like, I'm sad about it, but I'm not, like, bitter about it. It's just like, it wasn't as great as I was hoping it was gonna be. But, you know, I digress. I'm excited for this news. I'm hoping that New Vegas can capture everything. I'm hoping that maybe they can get some things in there that they wanted to do. You know, granted, it could be misinterpreted, this news, this information out there. It could be just they're working on a remastered reboot version of the original Fallout New Vegas, but this time they're going to get all the stuff in they want. It could be that. I'm not sure. All I know is the idea of a New Vegas 2 excites the hell out of me. Anyways, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please be like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.